guys, me again. What's this, number 8 now? On to the next shelf. And this one is the F's to the H's. So, F, G, H. It's very hard to do the alphabet starting at that letter. I have to go like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And there's okay, never mind. Okay, we're gonna shut up now. Alright, we're gonna start with the F's. I really should start taking like price tags and stuff off these things. Funny Games. Very strange little horror movie. Well, thriller maybe? Yeah. It's very brutal though. I find it very brutal. Very twisted. A vampire movie I actually quite enjoy, and that's The Forsaken. I like this. I've seen it many times now. Next, Frailty. Good story. Very good story. I like this a lot. Jack the Ripper. From Hell. Love these classic things. Absolutely love them. This is one of my favorites. Except I'm not a big fan of Heather Graham in it. But Johnny Depp does great. This movie was not amazing, but it entertains me enough. I've seen it many times. Fear.com. It's not the greatest movie, but hey. It's alright. Of course, a classic and an awesome little fun horror movie. Funhouse. This was in a pickups just before Halloween. A low budget movie here. Quite low budget, but The Frightening. I don't know if anybody's seen this. Interesting movie. Kind of a slashery type deal, but with a twist. I don't have the first or third one of these, but I have Feast 2, Sloppy Seconds. They're just disgusting. That's all I can say about the Feast movies. They're disgusting. And that's really all they got going for them now, isn't it? I like Jason Mewes in the first one. Like the fact that Jay showed up. That's awesome. In the G's, I have the first Grudge. I don't have the other two yet, but I'll get them eventually. The first one was the only one that I really actually enjoyed. There are more Bradley's types of movies. My cat's behind me. Hello, kitty. I have The Gathering, which was in one of my little pickup videos. This movie was okay. It was okay. Wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen or anything. Also, Gothika. It was alright. Wasn't the best, but it was alright. And Ghost Ship. I had to buy this one twice. Because, at least I think I bought it again. Maybe not. No, I think I still had to rebuy it. I haven't watched it in so long. But this was the very first DVD that I've ever bought, was Ghost Ship. And that's why it actually holds quite the little place in my heart. Because my first real job outside of like school jobs was I worked for this thing called the Mermaids. Yes, the Mall Merchants Association. And it ended up being that I painted faces at a Halloween booth in the mall. They had like those Halloween parties in the mall where I grew up, and I just painted faces and took care of children, stuff like that. And they paid me in total for the weekend $50, which was a lot back then when I was that age. I was like, what, 6? When did this come out? When did this come out? 2002. So I think I was like 16, 17. 17, yeah. So back then, $50 was a lot. Okay? When you're 17 years old, 50 bucks is a lot of money. Well, it was then. Now kids today are completely spoiled, but that's another topic. They get $50 to go to the mall. But I really was just after getting my first DVD player, and I wanted to buy a DVD, and this is what I picked up. So, kind of holds dear in my heart. But the disc accidentally got lost out of it and ended up on under my bed and got all scratched up. I'm not sure if Bradley fixed it for me or not, because I don't know. He's like a magician with CDs. He can fix them. I can't. That's all the G's anyway, after that long story of nothingness. Now the H's. There's a few of these. I'm going to move them all toward me here. I have this one called The Haunting from the Fangoria Fright Fest collection. Bradley picked this one out because he's a big fan of ghost stories, and I ended up liking it more than him, mainly because Bradley doesn't like reading his movies, and he did not check this out to know that it's Spanish. It's a Spanish movie. So, I enjoyed it. Mainly for that fact, actually, because I like foreign movies. And just, it's kind of low budget, but still really interesting and had a really cool story behind it. I really like this one. I like most of the Fangoria movies. I don't have the first one, but I do have Hostel Part 2. I don't have the first or the third. I have High Tension. Nice, gory, freaky movie. Again, French, so Brad doesn't like it. He has to read it. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. Not much to say about that. It's just a cheesy creep show type situation. This is not a horror movie. It's more of a thriller, but I like it. It's hide and seek. I thought it was a really fun, cool movie. Of course, one of my favorite movies of all time, The Hitcher. I bought this at work for $3.99. $3.99. I was so happy. I've always had, I've had the remake since it came out, but I always look for this one. And I got it for $3.99 at work when I worked at Hart. I was delighted. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Another cool vampire-ish type movie, The Hamiltons. That's After Dark Horror Fest. I like it. It's a bit of incestuous at times, but I like it. Haunting in Connecticut. Classic haunted house movie. Brad likes it more than I do, but I think it's an interesting watch. I hate... No, I can't say I hate this movie. I love this movie to hate this movie, okay? This movie's terrible, but awesome at the same time. House of the Dead. It's Uwe Ball. Not a big Uwe Ball fan. He's terrible. This is a religious movie, but it was the second movie I ever bought. Mainly because I thought the guys on the back were cute. I was 17, give me a break. But Hangman's Curse, Frank Peretti one. It's spiders. It scared me because it was spiders. Yeah, I'm terrified of spiders, so it did actually scare me because of the spiders, but it is a religious movie. So if you want to see a horror movie, but, you know, you want to see a religious horror movie, there you go. And this demented little treasure, Hangman... I was going to call it Hangman's Curse because it was still in my mind. Whole movie. Demented. I like it. I do like this movie. It's very, very disturbing. So yeah, that that is that shelf. That concludes the F through H's. I'm okay. And I'll see you next time. My battery little thingy is flashing there, like saying, shut up, Tara, and charge me. So, I love you all, and bye-bye.